What's happening, guys? Ray Spray Wash. We are coming to you from building wash we're doing this weekend. Thought I would do a little commercial walk around. Now, whenever I do these, usually I'm flipping my camera around. I'm doing this a little different this time. I'm on StreamYard, so I can't get the rear facing camera. So you're going to have to look at my ugly mug a lot and just help me out here. Bear with me a little bit, but there's our Crystal Clean truck. Crystal Clean, the company that I work for, but we're doing this under Spray Wash Pro. This is a large data headquarters that I've actually washed this building probably the third time that I've done a whole building wash on here. Do other services for them pretty frequently. We'll actually be washing, cleaning out the gutters, doing the windows, washing the building, curbs, and concrete. So let's walk around and see what all we got here. A lot of technology at this building. So one of the things that we will do is, hold on, they need a key for the lift. Taylor, in my door, the drink holder in my door. Okay, so got to get the lift kicked up there. So, and I'm sure there's people looking at this right now going, God, Ray, why do you have a lift on there? I mean, you don't even need a lift on this building. Well, the building actually goes up to 4 stories in the back. I've actually been one of these people that I'm the first guy in the world to get a lift. Since we're cleaning out these gutters, multi-level building, I don't like my guys working off of lifts that are off of ladders. Honestly, building this size, probably going to rent a lift anyway just to get them up there, just to have any kind of funky areas, any of these windows that we need to really get up there and touch. I'm more than happy to rent a lift because the profit's in there in the lift already. So some of the don't be cheap. That $375, $400 that I'm going to spend for the lift very well can keep my guys safe. I just prefer having the lifts on jobs like this. First thing you're going to see, security cameras wrapped, doors taped. These commercial doors are so important to tape these up. I mean, if you go up to a commercial door, you see this gap that's in here. You can literally feel air coming out of it. I mean, it's crazy. I see Matt saying the same thing about the lift on there. But commercial doors are not typically supposed to be waterproof. They're for security, not necessarily waterproofing on there. Tape your commercial doors. Our electronics, our keypads, those are all taped up. Mailboxes taped up. I'll probably go and do an added thing and just drape some plastic over those mailboxes. Nobody wants to come in here on Monday morning and have wet mail. So you'll see out here, got really filthy concrete on here. This is the concrete. We're going to come in here and pre-treat all of this concrete. We're really going to, go ahead and slap some bleach down on there on this concrete to let it start working. We're going to let it dwell a solid 30, 45 minutes before we start pressure washing that. And that's okay because we've got prep work to do at this building too. So while the guys are out prepping the building, one guy's out here pre-treating the concrete, so it's not really slowing us down at all on here. Let's see, other stuff you're going to see, we've got more, again, I love the red tape because one, it releases easy. We've got the key fobs taped up. We've got the doors taped up. Up in that alcove, we've got the doors taped up. What's happening, BB? Hope you are doing good. Oh, so what's happening with you? So going on the back side here. We'll walk y'all up the... It's so strange carrying the camera like this because StreamYard doesn't let me do the rear-facing camera. But, these stairs, if you can go to a customer like this, there is no reason anybody out here should not be able to sell cleaning stairs like this. This is a slip hazard. This is truly a situation with employees that somebody could bust their butt walking down these steps. I mean, they're slick for me even to walk up on here. So one of the easiest, sales things in the world, whenever you're talking to a potential customer, hey, look at these stairs. You want to have you've got to keep this safe for your employees. Also, thank you. I mean, I don't mean any hubris on here. We tend to do one of these every weekend. We do a lot of big jobs, so this is kind of standard for us on here. Again, more, but that's our specialty. That's what we do. We do a lot of residential. I do probably 20 residential houses, but we do a ton of commercial too. And these large commercial buildings, we've kind of specialized in that, and we get a premium. We know what we're doing. We can be in and out of this job. I've got 4 technicians with me today. If we really wanted to hump it and get all over it, I could be in and out of this building in one long day. No need on doing that. We've got a couple of small jobs on there, so we've got scheduled a day and a half on this job. Again, more tape. We've got this patio area back here. Again, pretty dirty. We're going to get this cleaned up. It's going to be health and safety back here. We're going to keep this, we're going to make this where it's not slick for the people. Windows. These guys are going to be amazed when they come in, on Monday. Look at the green. Look at that green on there, baby. We're going to make that green go away. More security cameras. They've got the ladder there that they're wrapping up the security camera with. More tape on doors. More slick patios. More green windows. More green windows on here. Yeah, it's you'll see on this building, it's right out here on a lake, and it's on these beautiful magnolias and under some canopy oaks on there. It really does get dirty. We wash this building about once every 3 years. We do the concrete about every 18 months, but that's just how dirty this concrete gets in this very humid environment. Hey, David Herring, hope you're doing well. So I'm going to walk out here towards the lake so y'all can kind of maybe see the scope of this building. We have another floor on top out there that you can't even see. Still can't see it, but if you see that ridge right there, there's actually another floor with windows all the way back there. So, yo, Scott, what's happening? Jose, that's a tape that I use called Sure Tape. My preferred tape. It's a masonry-based tape that has a pretty good release, but it also fits up on this split-face block real well. So pretty adhesive. Does not pull off paint, but it certainly can pull off paint. Yeah, so nice size building. I believe this is about 40,000 feet. I need to go check my my records. What would I price something like that at? I won't go into that. A lot of y'all know I run a group called Spray Wash Pro, spraywashpro.com. Feel free. I'll discuss pricing with members at Spray Wash Pro, but I don't just discuss pricing out in general because, first off, pricing is regional. I'm in Florida. I work 12 months out of the year. My prices may be lower. My bleach costs a fraction of what other guys' bleach cost. Also, I have multiple people working for me, multiple trucks. You know, if I did a job like this for an $8,000 day, I could get it done in a day at $8,000. People think, wow, that's huge and crazy. Well, it's really not. It's just a part of business on there. So it's really tough to compare apples to apples on pricing. It gets very tough to do that. Lots of nooks, crannies, and alcoves. We're also doing all the curbs and sidewalks in the parking lot as well. You know, also, the more efficient you are, the better price you can work at things are. I mean, I know that I've compared prices to people, and let's give an example. Well, I'll do that job for $1,000. I'm not saying this job is $1,000 at all, but I do a job for $1,000, and I've literally had guys saying, "Well, golly, I'd need to be at $2,000 for that job." It's like, and how long would it take you? Well, that's going to take me, 3 days to do. That's going to take me 3 days to do. Whereas with my equipment, my crews, I can literally have that job done in 1 day. One truck, 1 day. Because, I mean, whenever you're running with a truck like that, you may be more efficient than if you're, rolling out a John Deere Ryobi pressure washer somewhere and manually rolling up your hoses, if that makes sense. So much of price has a lot more to do with just price. And ironically, the more efficient you are, you're still making the same dollars per hour price-wise as a lot of the smaller guys are. You're still going to be banging out your $250, $300 an hour on there. Lay low, I believe it's about a 40,000 foot. I'm going to go verify that because I'm going to do a video on this and put it in pro. So I am in Tallahassee, Florida. So yeah, Tallahassee. Scott, 99 all day long, brother. $99. And we're gonna got a drone photographer coming out here to get us some good footage of this, and we're gonna make a training video on this that'll be over in pro, talking about percentages, how we're dealing with the concrete, with the windows, with the filth on the windows. Because unfortunately, with windows like this, whenever it gets just that green, you really can't just go in there and water-fed pull that green slime off. Because if you do, you're just going to be knocking slime around. So, oh, Doug is lowballing the lowballer. $98 now. That's $99. I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm working. Wash on. And I might try to send y'all some update photographs a little bit later. See ya.